Welcome back.
Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Alien, the 1979 version, directed by Ridley Scott.
Extremely metal movie.
All I really want to say is that Ripley's the best character in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver in this movie is sort of like a combination of a young Elliot Page and Brie Larson.
Yes.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's sick. She's also like kind of...
the only one who makes sense. But yeah.
Dude, she's like Rambo also. Like, she's low-key like kicking ass and taking names the whole movie. It's lit. It's incredibly lit.
It kind of feels like she's the only one like doing stuff, and she's like, why? Like, we should put him in... Wait, I forget who exactly, but they did mention like, put him in quarantine.
Yeah.
Freeze him, or like do this, and of course they do none of that.
Right. She's the only one who's actually like concerned about like surviving, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sick. I wanted to ask you if like what you thought like the message of the movie was, because I have a very weird takeaway about what I think the movie
yeah. I haven't really gathered a specific concise message, but I would say something about kind of like a toss-up between human survival versus like wanting to explore other like species, I guess.
Right.
It's like what's the extent
that it's worth it. Yeah. Okay. I see that, yeah.
What'd you take away?
Similar, the curiosity part I have like a darker take on. So I feel like when they... Oh, we're gonna spoil things, by the way.
Spoilers!
I hope you knew that. But, so like, for example, when there's a couple little like nods to the fact that, so when they get the distress signal, like there's a couple lines where they're clearly like, we know that they are doing this on purpose. Like, this company is purposely sending us to this thing. Like, at one point they're like, did they get what they were looking for down there? Which is you know what I'm saying? Like, they know that this company they work for is evil, doesn't have their best interest at heart.
Oh, right, yeah.
And
they Parker kept talking about shares.
Yeah, and they're not getting paid. Like, I do think there's like a genuine, there's like and I say this about every movie I watch, but I'm like, there is a Marxist element to this.
Yeah.
And because there's this giant corporation who can do whatever they want because they're in space. And the idea being that I think that they're going to somehow weaponize this creature. Like, they want to do science on it, but they want to sell it as a weapon. Mm-hmm. But I think that to me, that's what it's about. It's like about like these people's lives not being valued, and like this one person being like, wait, what the fuck are we doing? I'm trying to live. What the fuck? And like just having to try to survive through this like crazy situation where their life is not being taken account of at all.
Yeah. So
yeah, I guess the same idea, but like then the exploration element that you're talking about is like extremely dark, and like you're not actually curious. Like if it was you, you'd be like, I'm not going in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
what was it? It was the robot, I think. There's something about like they were sending the signal. They said, according to policy, like, we have to go, like, figure out what the signal is. We can't just ignore it.
Right. Because, like, it's repeating at the SOS interval, so they think that it's, like, from people.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it ends up not being that, I guess. That part's a little fuzzy, but whatever. But yeah, that's I think the idea is that they were like intentionally summoned there, though. Like the company knows that this thing is going to be there.
Oh, okay.
Because that's when he's talking.
Is that why they sent the robot too?
Yeah.
Yeah, they called the computer Mother.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Shit.
You want to get that?
Let me turn this off. Sorry. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I think that there's a part where they're talking to Mother, the computer, where it's like his mission was to retrieve this thing. That was the whole point. Like, the mining mission was irrelevant. Like, he was...
The robot.
The entire mission was just the robot bringing that alien back.
Because at one point he says it's like what do you say? It's the perfect
It's the perfect organism or specimen or something. Yeah. I think it is a metaphor for like the military-industrial complex and like nuclear weapons, maybe, or biological weapon, some kind of like super weapon that they're trying to find. That's my take. Anyway, sorry, that was a long ramble.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I think. Okay, just to go to this one scene where Ripley gets attacked by the face hugger because it comes down from the ceiling. So, to me, it felt like there was no urgency, right? Ripley gets the face hugger and like fighting it off, right? There isn't like, in that same shot, no one comes to her side.
Yeah.
And so they cut to Dallas, and then it cuts back, and it's like, she's already fought it off. And Dallas like puts his hand over to like do the protecting thing. I'm like, you're so late to the party, bro. Yeah. Like it didn't really feel like there was any urgency throughout the whole movie for me.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's intentional or not, but I don't dislike it. Like I feel like she's the only one with urgency. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it bothered me.
That's fair.
Yeah. Like okay, what would I mean? The only one who was trying to get the like keep the alien alive was the robot. Right. Yeah, I feel like more people would have the urgency to be like, oh my gosh, we need to like destroy this thing. And Parker was one. He was when the alien burst out. He was the one to like. He was ready. He had he had something in his hand to like stop it. And the robot was like, no, you have to keep it alive.
The spoon thing always gets me.
What's the spoon thing?
When he's choking, he's like, get a spoon in his mouth. And you're like, why? It's like the weirdest thing. And I think that's what he has. He's holding the spoon. And it's like, why is that part of this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of their logic was weird to me.
Yeah,
also, okay, like, any of the scenes, they have the machine to detect motion. Yeah. Which is so
it doesn't make any sense.
Silly because you're moving it. Yeah, like it was hard to suspend my disbelief for that.
It's also they explain the technology, and it's like it detects like pressure differentials in air. So like if something moves, like you would detect that the air moved. Sure. But they like are like holding it up at a metal door, and they're like it's behind the door. And
yeah,
it's like, okay, that's you're this isn't working, but that's okay. Nope. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what the urgency... I feel like... Do you mean like in actual like action scenes? Or do you mean in throughout?
I guess throughout. I guess they are sort of for themselves. Yeah. But like if something were to attack you, like I would try to like do something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait forever.
I kind of do wonder if like it is an element of them... Like they're clearly none of them are supposed to be friends. They're all like at work and they don't like each other. Or they don't dislike it. They just, like, are not
tolerate? Okay. I thought a couple of them were. I kind of had a hard time figuring out what certain people did. It's like, what are you doing on this ship?
I think I could tell you. Oh, actually, I don't know what the other girl does. Oh, she's, like, part of the crew. She's in the cockpit when they're on the shuttle. Yeah. So she's like navigation or something. She does something.
It felt like they all kind of did all the things, except for Parker and Brett. The one with the Hawaiian shirt smoking on the aircraft.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was silly.
I think they're like just like maintenance.
Yeah. That was the only one I was like, yes,
they're like mechanics, yeah.
They're funny.
Oh, yeah. I love those two dudes. I feel like, Parker especially like, Brett, I mean, it's Harry Dean Stanton, so... Stanton. Shout out. He's the man, and he just, like, is kind of like, well, I'm here, which is awesome. But I feel like Parker... Excuse me, they do a really good job of him, like, he seems, like, genuinely so... I feel like they didn't tell him so many things. He seems so shocked at, like, so many things happening.
Like, the actor or the character?
The character, I guess, but I do genuinely think like there's things they didn't tell the actor. I know that they didn't tell them about like the chest thing.
I think I read that they had to do that twice because the first time it didn't pop out the way they wanted it to.
Oh, okay.
But they used that reaction, I think.
Right.
Which is also funny when the alien popped out, right?
Right.
It just like, goes,
I know, yeah.
Goes away. That's really funny.
I know.
I try to find, whenever, I don't really like horror movies, so I try to find like what would happen behind the scenes. Yeah. And just imagining that is like really funny to me. There's a guy under the table
with like a stick.
Yeah.
And he's like, wow. I don't think it looks that
alien
bad, though.
Looking thing.
I think it was a good effort. I mean, I don't know. It's like such an ambitious movie.
It was cool. Yeah.
I feel like you gotta, and it is also like, I'm willing to let that go because of like the scenes when they go on the ship are like crazy. That shit's so
the other ship.
Yeah. Ship.
That was really cool. I thought something would happen when they found that giant skeleton.
Right.
I thought something was going to happen there and nothing did. It was all about the eggs.
Right.
Which to me, I'm also like, what are you doing? Like, why are you tearing it apart right now? Like, bring it to the ship, put it in a controlled
fucking idiot. That guy actually pisses me off. Yeah. That dude pisses me off. But
that's not what they're there for. That's not their job. But like, common sense, they have a different idea of common sense.
I do think that
curiosity got the best of them.
Right. I think that there's definitely like a big element of like it's written as a horror movie. Like they like there's a lot of like we do have to like further the plot and like the monster does have like, you know what I mean? Like they can't. I mean I'm not saying I like that, but I think that is like, you know, it's like the classic trope of like there's a spooky noise in the basement.
Yeah.
I have to go check it out.
Yes.
And it's like you would not do that, but I feel like it's kind of like that.
One question I had is, how does it starts off with the face hugger and then it's that alien that pops out, right?
Yeah.
Is that the alien that evolves to the big one at the end?
What do you mean?
The black, tall...
You're saying, like, what's the relation to the face hugger?
Did the evolution happen, like, really fast? Like, did he grow to be that monster?
Oh, no, it's so much... It's weird. So the idea is that the face hugger is a parasitic organism that latches onto a host, like injects oxygen in, and then also secretes eggs inside of their body, and then the egg is that alien.
So it's the face hugger? It's another face hugger, or is it the alien?
It's like the face hugger is just like the reproductive stage of the species. Like, like I don't know whether you would call them the same creature or not.
Okay.
But it's like the face hugger is like laying eggs inside of another creature, and then the alien comes out.
Right.
Yeah.
So that alien ends up being like the black alien at the end. Okay.
Yeah. And then that alien can, if it's like, this is getting into like some other like fucking lore, because I do really fuck with these movies, but the other alien, the black alien, some of them, it's like a kind of similar to like bugs, where they can be like, they can have a queen, and then the queen will like lay more face hugging eggs, which will then find more creatures to implant.
Okay. But then they also had the eggs in the alien ship, planet or whatever.
Yeah, those are just the face huggers.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so it's all face huggers, and then the face huggers...
So I thought there were more aliens on the ship, but I'm like, wait, what happened to... Yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah. It's funny because, like, I watched this, like, so many times that I'm, like... There's, like, so many aspects of it that I'll, like, think about, and I'm like, wait, that wasn't in this movie. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that I'm like, well, an alien's 4, which I may or may not exist. I really like also, I think the world building is like really sick.
The production design's really cool.
Yeah.
I really appreciated all of that.
Yeah.
Like, being on that set, I can imagine like being so immersed.
It'd be fucking crazy.
That'd be, yeah.
Yeah, H.R. Giger did like, he's the Dune guy.
Yeah. He told me, yeah.
Fucking so sick. He also has a bunch of like shorts and stuff that are really crazy. Like he's got to be like one of the most creative like designers.
Oh yeah.
Out there. I think he designed the alien and also like the ships.
The alien was really interesting because it had such a bulbous head.
Yeah.
And when Ripley gets on the shuttle or the escape pod or whatever, and there's that black, like there's like black space. I'm like, that the alien's right there. Like I knew. I knew that was it.
I love how they have the alien, like it looks like, and they do that, like there's a lot of like melding of like, like unnatural or like man-made objects and sounds with like organic stuff throughout the whole movie. But I feel like obviously like the alien is like clearly supposed to, like the ship looks exactly like the alien, and like the alien's like camouflaged to the
yeah.
It's I don't know, I think it's super cool.
That was cool. Also at the end, it's like I could do without the scene of just like it's like she didn't have to undress for that.
I know. Every time I'm like, oh my god, I forgot they did this. This is crazy.
It's like I could do without that, but okay. I was talking to Will, and he said it's also sort of commenting on like rape and how it's like the face hugger is like forcing like oxygen and everything. And then the robot also that might not be true, but when the robot's trying to like
the robot assaults her, it's crazy.
But like in the background there's pictures of these naked women. I'm like, is that his bunk?
Yeah, the robot I think is supposed to like actually be like pretty mentally ill. Because like, why is he doing that? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he's clearly not the most logical robot.
No. And then when he's right before he's set on fire, he says like, my deepest sympathies or something, which is like cursed.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck that dude. Okay, it's saying that.
Yeah, watching. I think it was Parker when he like hit him in the head and his head just goes all the way back.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. The alien was built sort of around the actor who wasn't really an actor, but he was like a really tall guy.
Oh right.
Balaji Badejo, because I think he had to like duck under certain spots to like get in place.
Oh okay.
In the set, and they had him. There was I think not a whole lot of shots on him because Ridley Scott didn't want to make it look like there was a human in a costume.
Right, sure.
So they were like quick shots to the alien.
I feel like they did a pretty good job.
Yeah. And the teeth thing, I recently saw it for the first time, so it kind of reminded me of that, just like the growing teeth.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that. The weird, it's weird.
The mouth, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Oh, and then Dallas, when he has the flamethrower, the fire gun or whatever, I thought it was funny because it seemed like he kept moving away from spaces with light.
Oh, yeah.
He's going into these dark spaces, like, why can't you just, like, stay where there's light and then you can, like, see what's going on?
Yeah, that's
Even when it's flickering, instead of going into the dark, into this tunnel.
Yeah.
Which I thought was silly. And then he's also, like, doing the thing and, like, he is right in front of it and it's like he doesn't do the thing.
I do think that there is, like, some actual reality in that, like, if you saw, you know, an 8-foot like alien creature in front of you, you probably would be like, what do I do about this?
That's true.
For at least a second. I do actually kind of buy that. Like the being like I guess it depends on
your your reaction.
Yeah.
Time.
And to be fair, I don't think that, I mean, I guess maybe if you hit it with the film, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like it seemed kind of like a impossible task.
Yeah.
To kill it that way.
Just how like humans are trying to figure out how to destroy this creature.
Yeah.
And then like you don't know.
Right. Well, she figures it out.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, he like traps him outside of the thing, and he gets blown off, which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there's no way he would just like.
The way that it like just magically goes just, like, inside the engine is really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they did all that. You think it's like in water? The model, the way it's like floating around.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, the score's by Jerry Goldsmith. He also did The Omen. Mm. So, you know, this is low-key like way better than The Omen, but whatever. I feel like there's like a super good amount of play that they do with like going to like diegetic sounds or like the sounds of the space. like it'll be like, you know, building like really intense music while you like see this like giant ship, and it like gives you a better like feeling of the scale of it.
Yeah.
And then it'll like cut to them walking inside, and like the music will all kind of drop out, and it'll be like very focused on like the sound of the space and the wind and like the tunnel that they're in.
Very like atmospheric.
Yeah. And but it's like whenever it'll like go from these like big kind of open you know, monolithic images, and then it'll like go back to like the world of people and be very like, this is what you would experience.
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome. They do that a lot at the end also, with like the ship being like me, and like that's all that you're hearing.
I did have an issue. There was a moment where Ripley, I think, was talking to Dallas, and it was a shot on Ripley. She's talking. It cuts to Dallas, and she's still talking, but it just sounds different. Maybe that's the point. But like, I wonder why it couldn't have been to, like her like finish the line and then go to him.
Yeah, there's some bad audio recording. Yeah,
like the dialogue. Parker was my second favorite.
Yeah, he rocks. Yeah, he's also like the only one who does anything besides Ripley.
Yeah. He's the one who's like ready.
He like actually tries to do stuff,
and it's like for that time, I guess, of just having like a person of color, like a black man, be a part of the main cast was cool.
Yeah, they had a black man like prevent an assault. Of a white man. So, you know, that's progress for the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he take? He was like a fire extinguisher, and he was like, bam.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he saves her ass. That shit's sick. He's cool. And then, wait, what was I talking about?
Dialogue and how it's not.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot. There's one, sorry, you go ahead.
There were times, I think it was maybe because of the sound, I had a hard time like connecting to any of the characters,
right?
Because it just sounded so like far away for some reason to me.
So there's a lot of parts of this where, so like for example, there's one scene where it's like right after Dallas dies, and he's like on the other side of the room, and they're clearly like only running a boom, and you hear everybody talking in this room who's like all like right in front of camera, and then you hear him chime in, and he's like, yeah. It's like, oh no, you didn't have anybody over there? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's a couple moments like that, but I'm willing to let it go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about. Yeah. I think that they were just running like one boom for like a lot of shots where they should have had like 2 or 3. Which is that poor man. That poor guy. He's like,
the sound guy's freaking out.
Crying. Like,
yeah.
Why did we spend so much money on everything else?
On production design. Wait, how many sound people worked on it? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, the sound design team is incredibly good. I'm sure they had multiple booms. It's just there's some that they just clearly just didn't have the recording, and it's like a bummer.
Or maybe they didn't want to be credited.
Yeah.
For the sound. There it is.
Recording.
One boom op. Uncredited.
Ooh. Brutal.
Yeah, one sound consultant, production sound mixer, and one boom operator.
That's brutal.
Poor guy.
That's crazy. Honestly, he did an amazing job then.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's actually insane. Yeah, the sound design is like incredibly good. It's kind of what I was talking about earlier of just like, I mean, if we're talking about all of the sound design, then I guess like also the, you know, design of like the noises the ship makes and everything is like, it's like all extremely on point and all doing very different stuff, and it's pretty impressive. I think they had at least 3 people working on sound design, and then Ridley Scott was like pretty involved also. But yeah, they're like mixing like these mechanical and, you know, like organic noises together super well. Like they do a really good job of like creating space also. Like the spaces feel very legit. Like the sounds that you're hearing with the visual, like there's like no point where you're there's a disconnect. Like the ship, when it's all like everything's going crazy, like sounds like, I'm like, that's convincing. This ship looks like it would sound like that when it's going to self-destruct.
What do you have to say about the tagline? It's like, in space, no one can hear you scream.
Is that their tagline for this?
Copywriter Barbara Gibbs came up with the famed tagline used in posters and promotional materials. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Damn, I didn't know that was from this. That's pretty sick. I mean, I think it's cool. What do you think about it?
It makes me try think about all the times like they screamed and stuff, and it's like, no one else. There's no one else out there.
But they could hear each other scream.
Yeah.
That's kind of disproving her point, but
also, I just remembered Jonesy, the cat. Really rooting for that cat.
Dude, I love that she saves
Jonesy
the
made
cat.
it. Yeah.
It's so funny.
So good.
I also I always think it's really funny because like, it's pretty realistic also because you're, full of adrenaline, but she's like throwing that cat, dude.
Yeah.
she's yeeting that shit around.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty funny.
I read that for the cat to have that expression, they put something in between the cat and there was a dog on the other side.
Oh,
and
really?
so like they were filming and then they lifted the thing in between and that's how they got that reaction.
Oh, when it sees the alien?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Ever since the beginning, I was just wondering what's going to happen to this cat.
Yeah. She kind of like forgets about the cat, I feel like, for a minute.
Oh, they all do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why they have a cat? I don't know.
I did question why she had a cat quite a bit. But then I thought about it, and it kind of makes sense. If you were going to go on this mission, and you have to go into like a hibernated, frozen state for like 2 years of your life, you can't like ask someone to watch your cat for 2 years.
But then how's it getting fed? How's it getting water?
It's frozen with her.
Oh, it's with her?
She freezes it at the end, so presumably the cat was frozen.
Oh, right.
Before. And if you think about it, you can't ask someone to watch your cat for 2 years. So it's like, well, I'll just freeze. I guess that's kind of not your cat anymore. That's my take.
All right. I probably wouldn't take my cat to space. I have taken my cat in an airplane though.
Yeah, I've never done that.
She was pretty good. So I kind of rated on my enjoyment of the watching the movie, and I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. Maybe a 2.75 out of 5.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah.
This movie's like...
Yeah, I just remember like sitting there being like, ugh.
Yeah, you're like mad at the characters. I get that, yeah. That's very valid. I don't know, I think I'd give it like a 9.5 out of 11. I mean, it's like, I love this movie.
It makes sense, yeah.
But, a lot of things...
It's a good one.
I'm glad I watched it, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we just have to watch the other 9.
Over $20.
I'm just kidding.
We'll get there.
No, a lot of them are really bad.
I've heard mixed reviews. Oh, director trademark. I'm just reading off the IMDb. The Nostromos computer is named Mother, Muthur. The incubation of the alien has also been interpreted as a metaphor for pregnancy.
Because that is like certainly a very real element of it, but I'm like, what does it mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean that this alien creature is
It means whatever you want it to mean.
Yeah, that's fair. But I don't know what it means.
Yeah, I know.
Loki, okay, so Parker makes an extremely good point that it's like almost problematic that they have him say it, but he's like, why don't you just freeze him? And it's like, that actually would be better for everybody, including the robot and the company.
Yes.
Like, they definitely should have just frozen him, because then you could bring the alien back. Mm-hmm. You could have everybody live.
Yep.
Maybe not him. But
right.
Other than that, everybody would be fine.
Yeah. I read a couple of theories. It's like, if they were to quarantine, like, who knows, like something different would have happened. Or if
they would have seen the alien come out and then been like, well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be like a little different.
True.
They would be able to see it in light and just like.
True.
Yeah. And then freeze them.
Yeah, they low-key like could have done It could have worked also that they could have had him be in quarantine for, 48 hours, and he seems fine, and then the alien comes out. They could have done that pretty easily.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's that. All right, that's a fair point. There's some logical issues for sure. Yeah.
So the ship was named Nostromos.
Yeah.
Nostromos reminded me of Nostradamus.
Yes.
And I woke up one day thinking of the word Nostradamus, and I realized later in the day that it's from Clamstradamus from Bob's Burgers.
Oh. Okay.
I'll show you later.
I thought you were going to say it was from Nostradamus, as in the guy.
There's like a little rap. It's like, I'm Clamstradamus. Yeah, I'm Clamstradamus. Yeah, I'm Clamstradamus. It's the whole rap.
Okay, I don't remember that.
I'll just show you that.
Dude, it's Bob's Burgers is one of those shows where I watched it for a couple of years.
It's actually very smart. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, I watched it for a couple of years and then I forgot about it. And I recently learned that it's still going. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, there's got to be 20 years of Bob's Burgers.
Dude, I love
it's
it.
Crazy.
I've seen every episode.